Hey there you guys, welcome to Final Fantasy 16 on Ryzen 7 5700X and RTX 5070 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM. Game settings 1440p on sec. 1440p of course with max settings possible. DLAA. This is DLSS 3 by the way, this is a bit old game, 2 or 3 years old, I'm not sure. Not so old actually. Max settings possible. And we are in the most intensive area in the game. I'm gonna show you this place for a few minutes, then we can go to somewhere we can actually fight. So this is, if I'm recalling correctly, this place called Lost Wing Village or something. So this is the most intensive area in the game. We're currently running the game on max settings, as I said, with GPU drops to 80, goes back to 99%. We're getting 37 FPS in this place. If we can leave this, we will get more frames. If we like goes up there, we get even more frames. You will see up to 60 plus, I mean. But anyway, this is the most intensive part of the game. Let's try DLSS quality, and we went up to 53 there. Drops back to 46, 47 with almost 99 GPU usage, but when we stop we can actually get few more frames there. Yeah, let's try the lowest settings possible with DLSS quality, of course. One sec, let's do the preset. It's faster. Let's choose quality. Can we get 16 here? We're getting 79 with the lowest settings possible, but when we move we have some drops. When we stop we can get our FPS back to 70, 80. Yeah, so this place is more demanding than any other place. Yeah, when we leave this place we are getting 96. This is lowest settings possible. 1440p DLSS set on quality, yeah. So don't you worry when you reach this place, you can keep playing the game on max settings. I think max settings are the best settings to play this game. Anyway, let's start. Let's do some proper bottlenecking in the first part of the game, in the Lost Fog, I think it's called. I'll see you in a sec. So we're back to the Lost Fog area or village, not sure. Max settings possible with DLA, of course. Here we are. Let's turn this on. So yeah, let's see how much we can get. GPU usage is 99% with 64 temp. The hotspot probably reached 70 degrees already, and we're getting 61 FPS. That's kinda disappointing, to be honest. We should be getting more than that. These graphics are not like so great to perform in such way. Anyway.
Goblins. So the reports were true.
We should press on. There may be more ahead.
FPS drop to 59. Which way should I go? I'm not sure. GPU usage still 99%. There's a huge performance difference between the Lost Win and this place. FPS still drops to
Welcome
high
to
50s.
Stillwind.
Have care, my lord.
Enemies from this way, means they are here. Ways from here. Yeah, so this was DLA. Let's try DLSS instead. Let me leave this house and see how much we're having. So the FPS jumped from 60 high 50s to mid 80s up to 90 FPS there. GPU usage still 99%, we're not bottlenecked, that's good. Average FPS is 92.
Watch out, my lord. Some of their number are spell slingers.
And what a number. We'll all have our hands full here.
Yeah, so this is enough for DLSS quality. Let's turn on frame generation. There is no multi-frame generation. There is this old one. Let's try it anyway. So recalculating frames. I do feel some latency. Of course, it's an old model. There is some latency there, yeah. Calculate the frames once more.
We should be nearing the old village square.
It might not be a nest of goblins.
Can we skip this? Yes, we can.
Care to thin the herd?
160
As
FPS.
if you have to ask.
GPU usage still 100%. Game is fine, but there is some weird input latency there. I don't like it. I prefer playing with the DLA, 60 FPS.
Invited a friend!
Yeah, let's drop settings to medium. There is no need to try low on this one. Keep your game looking fine. Yeah, let's push this back to DLA, turn this off, and push the settings. Yeah, so let's drop to medium. Keep other settings activated.
Founder, that's a swing and a half.
100% GPU usage still,
Don't have to tell me
with
twice.
60, 70 FPS there. '73, '71 FPS still. Can we make even more noise?
Nice try. That's another. Not quite. Nice try. Not quite. Let me attend to your wound. My thanks.
Finally, you're dead. GPU temp is 70 now. Skip this.
After him, before he summons the rest.
How about we turn on, what is it called, DLSS now? Here we go. DLSS quality, we're getting 120 FPS with medium settings. Drop to 118.
There he is. Damn it.
GPU usage is 100% still. Gonna be new monster around here. Yeah, sure.
Keep clear of its maw, my lord. That thing's breath is worse than its bite.
It's gonna be a long spamming session.
Not quite.
FPS dropped to 111 from 120 there.
This should help.
So the game works completely fine, except the part of that village. Of course, let's try frame gen before we end the benchmark. There is no need to go for low settings. I'll turn this back to quality. So yeah, the game works completely fine, as I said, except the part with the Lost Twin Village.
Your guess is as good as mine.
So we're getting 170 frames with 99 GPU usage still. So I think similar performance to Mark settings.
I said, stay away from its mouth.
Not much of a difference in performance while using frame gen. We kill this guy, but I don't think we can kill him. Yeah, so this was Final Fantasy 16 on Ryzen 5700X, RTX 5070, 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM. 3600 megahertz speed. I never mentioned speed on any of my test videos, but anyway, so the game works with all settings. I recommend you to play this on DLA max settings 60 FPS. Maybe you can use DLSS quality for 20 more frames. So the only place in this game that is so intensive is that village I showed earlier in the beginning of the video. It's called Lost Wings, something like that. So yeah, apart from that, the game works completely fine. Of course, there are moments where the game will you're gonna have some drops and stuff, but it's not gonna be so annoying. But yeah, frame gen has that some input latency delays. I didn't like that, to be honest. I would recommend you not to use frame gen. So yeah, if you like this video, Give me a thumbs up. If you wanna see me testing any other games, just let me know in the comments. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.